Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, The Inflamed Mind, a creation by Edward Bullmore. The Inflamed Mind, 2018, explores a modern theory connecting depression to bodily and brain inflammation. Psychiatrist Edward Bullmore merges medical, psychological, and evolutionary perspectives to highlight the intricate relationship between our immune system and mental well-being. This holistic approach has the potential to transform how we perceive and address depression. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Edward Bullmore, a UK-based psychiatrist and neuroscientist, studied medicine at the University of Oxford and currently holds the position of Professor of Psychiatry at the University of Cambridge. Since 2005, he has been collaborating with pharmaceutical company GlaxoSmithKline on creating innovative anti-inflammatory medications for treating depression. With 9 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, learn about a promising theory of depression. Depression is being explored as not just a mental, but also a bodily illness, with new research highlighting the role of the immune system in causing depression through inflammation. The inflammation hypothesis may lead to innovative treatments for depression. This perspective challenges the conventional focus on the brain as the root of depression and suggests a more holistic approach to treatment. Key idea number 1. Physical illness can lead to feelings of depression, potentially due to inflammation playing a role in this connection. Feeling sad when sick is normal because it helps conserve energy to fight infection by causing inflammation. Scientists suggest that depression may be linked to widespread bodily inflammation caused by the immune system's reaction to sickness. Evidence from a drug for rheumatoid arthritis shows that reducing inflammation can boost mood, indicating a potential connection between inflammation and depression. Key idea number 2. Inflammation is the immune system's natural reaction to defend against infection. Humans continuously battle against various invaders with the help of their immune system, particularly white blood cells like macrophages and lymphocytes. Macrophages identify and digest harmful particles, then communicate this information to lymphocytes to produce antibodies against the invaders. However, excessive immune response can lead to inflammation, which, if chronic, may damage tissues and hinder bodily functions. Key idea number 3. Cartesian dualism hinders modern medicine's exploration of mind-body connections. The text explores the historical divide between physical and mental health in medicine. It highlights the influence of Renouci, Descartes, and Cartesian dualism on this separation. The author emphasizes the importance of addressing patients' physical and mental health holistically rather than in isolation, and reflects on how this historical perspective continues to impact medical and psychological approaches today. Key idea number 4. There have been no significant advancements in depression treatment since the introduction of Prozac in the 1990s. Antidepressants were discovered by accident, with the first, iproniazid, showing positive effects on patients with tuberculosis. It was later found to boost neurotransmitters in the brain, leading to the development of SSRIs like Prozac. Despite their usage, the theory that depression is caused by a neurotransmitter imbalance lacks concrete evidence, making the success of antidepressants somewhat based on chance rather than a clear scientific understanding. Key idea number 5. Medical research is discovering connections between inflammation and depression. Research has linked depression to the immune system through studies on inflammation proteins like cytokines and CRP. These findings have led to the emergence of neuroimmunology and immunopsychiatry. Studies demonstrate a correlation between inflammation and depressive tendencies, suggesting inflammation can precede a depression. Vaccination studies show a temporary increase in inflammatory markers can affect people's thoughts and behaviors, potentially influencing mood through the immunobrain connection. Key idea number 6. Body inflammation can lead to a brain inflammatory response impacting mood and behavior. Scientists once thought the brain's immune system was separate from the body's due to the blood-brain barrier. Recent research shows the BBB is not as impermeable as believed. Inflammatory signals can affect the brain by activating microglia, potentially leading to memory loss and cognitive issues. Inflammation disrupts neurotransmitter flow, impacting serotonin levels and explaining why some may not respond well to certain medications. The brain can regulate inflammation through the vagus nerve, influencing the immune system at the spleen. Key idea number 7. Chronic inflammation can result from autoimmune disorders, age, obesity, and stress. Inflammation is a natural immune response, but can lead to issues when chronic. Chronic inflammation can be caused by autoimmune disorders or lifestyle factors like obesity and stress. Stress is a major contributor to chronic inflammation and depression, impacting the immune system and causing an increase in inflammatory markers like cytokines and CRP. Stressful situations, both major and minor, can trigger inflammatory responses in the body. Key idea number 8. Sensitivity to inflammation and depression may have been advantageous for our ancestors' survival. Inflammation and depression may have aided human survival through evolutionary history by strengthening immune responses to fight infections. Inflammation, which is linked to symptoms of depression, could have provided advantages such as lethargy, encouraging rest to fight infections, and social withdrawal to protect the group from spreading diseases. Additionally, early gene mutations boosting inflammation could have helped our ancestors fend off infections and heal wounds more effectively, contributing to their survival. These adaptations may still be observable in modern responses to stress, suggesting a link between social stressors and inflammatory reactions. Key idea number 9. New hope for treating depression through medication and therapy targeting inflammation. The text discusses how inflammation may be linked to depression and the limited treatment options available. Professionals can test for inflammatory biomarkers like CRP to identify chronic inflammation. Traditional anti-inflammatory drugs are not typically prescribed for depression due to lacking conclusive studies about their effectiveness and potential side effects. The text mentions potential future anti-inflammatory drugs for depression and alternative treatments like bioelectric devices and lifestyle changes to combat inflammation. Personalized and holistic approaches are considered essential in treating depression due to its various potential causes. In conclusion, key points. Depression has been traditionally treated with limited progress until recent years. Recent studies show a correlation between depression and inflammation caused by the immune system, which can be chronic due to autoimmune diseases, stress, or lifestyle factors. Anti-inflammatory drugs and stress-reducing therapies are emerging as promising treatment options for depression. Engaging in healthy habits like a better diet, exercise, and stress management may help alleviate depression and chronic diseases. The book Undo It by Diane Ornish, MD, and Anna Ornish offers tools and strategies to address inflammation-related causes of depression. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.